Ikechukwu Micheal is a developer at Epoch Zero, a tech startup working to provide automated reading and interpretation of chest X-rays. He says the sector needs cash.
If funding is available, it will really help to move the project as quick as possible in terms of infrastructure-wise, getting hardware, and also data acquisition. So with enough funding, that means we could scope around all the 36 states in Nigeria and be able to collect data in all the teaching hospitals, all the primary healthcare centers, all the general hospitals.
Tech startups like Epoch Zero are on the rise in Nigeria in recent years. The country has more than 400 tech startups, and studies suggest over 140 operate in the financial technology space. But investments could be slowed with the collapse of Silicon Valley Bank. It's reported that up to $500,000 funding for some startups in Nigeria has been raised through the bank this year.
The SVB occupies a very critical role when it comes in the tech ecosystem, and venture capitalists will always get funding and work directly with SVP. So this means that the flow of funding to Africa, to Nigeria, for example, from the US will be affected closely, because now the focus would be for these venture capitalist firms to solve the problem that is more immediate to them. You're going to see over a long period of time that the flow of funds from the US is going to be a bit slow, being that the SVP that is serving directly the VCs has collapsed.
Obichi Obiajunwa says the government needs to work towards providing investments for startups within the country by creating Nigeria's version of the Silicon Valley Bank.
It makes sense for the government to look inwards to see how can we build and begin to have conversations around our own specialized bank for tech startups. So that would be one giant step the government would take towards enhancing and supporting the tech ecosystem.
Last year, the government signed the Nigeria Startup Bill into law to help create and develop an enabling environment for tech startups in the country to succeed.
This could see startups like Ikechukwu's fully take off, because when the law is fully implemented, it is expected to give tax incentives to startup companies, and they can also access a special seed fund of about $21.7 million.